What's happening, Hardscapers? Today we're cutting coping. Let's get into this. This is an IQ Power Tools 16.5-inch blade. This is the IQ MS362. It is a great machine, especially for getting nice cuts with pool coping, nice straight perpendicular cuts, and just having a table saw is much better. What I used to do was actually set up a pallet, and my quick cut actually has wheels on it, so that gave me a nice perpendicular cut on these things. That was the budget way of going, but getting this thing is definitely huge for me for these coping pieces, especially with how many cuts we're doing. Every piece gets 2 cuts done to it, so quite a bit of cutting to complete this pool here. What I'm doing here is I'm butting up the coping pieces together, but also following the curvature of the pool. And I want to make sure I'm keeping a consistent 1-inch overhang to the pool. So I'll take my tape measure and I'll measure inwards to make sure I've got a 1 inch. That's good. And then I'm going to measure this distance. That tells me it's a 1-inch gap between those 2 pieces. So in order to get my curve, what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure a 1/2 inch on this side and a 1/2 inch on this side, and then draw a line going up to this corner. Doing that is going to give me a nice curve from piece to piece. For these steps here at this corner, especially when this gets actually adhered, it'll look better, but we essentially just drew a line from corner to corner on 2 of them, and that's what gave us that nice little corner there, corner over there. And then we just do what we always do along here until we got to this corner, which essentially what we did at that point was we put one cap on top of the other at the angle that we needed. So I'll show you on this one what we did. So we did this to give us the curvature that we're looking for, and then we measured from this point over to this point and then split that difference in half. So we knew how much we were cutting on each side of these coping pieces and how many we would need to get to a run where we could make this nice smooth curve going around. So that's what we did for this corner, continued with that until we got to that corner, mimicked the exact same measurements here, and then just continued along. You'll notice that there's 1 piece on each side. That's because I like to start in the corners and then work my way to get to a point where I'm not going to do a sliver here. What I'm going to do is measure the distance from here to this one and measure the distance from this one to this one, and then divide that into 2 and do 2 pieces so that each piece is going to be this and this as opposed to a tiny little sliver. And then we'll put half on this side and half on that side. Same thing here. I'll measure the distance from this corner to this corner and split the difference. So I'll have a half piece here and I'll take the other half piece and put it over there. Same thing there. Alright, so I looked down and the receptacle was smoking. Can't turn the IQ back on. So now for the story about the saw. So if you want to follow along on this project, we're going to be posting videos for the remainder of the season on this project. Give this video a like, subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can follow along to this project. You'll get notifications if you hit that notification bell as well. Any questions, comments, anything that you want to put it in the comment section below. I'll respond to anybody and everybody. And you'll see a playlist pop up somewhere here that will have all of the videos from this project that you can go see if you're watching this sometime in the future. Thank you so much for watching.